Alright, I'm back at the house from skiing, and I've got a towel here. There's still snow in my gear. A couple things I want to touch on. I'll start with the poles first. So we got 3 generations of the Traverse here. And my favorite, due to the rubber textured grip, is 2nd generation of the Traverse. You can see it has a textured rubber grip. Plastic clasp, moves pretty good. These poles take a beating. We have the 1st generation. You're going to see I beat the hell out of these. The powder baskets were a little different. So 2nd or 3rd generations, the powder baskets changed. But I have literally wrapped these things around trees. See, this one's so bent that you can't move it in and out. But this is back in the day when I was just learning how to ski the trees. This pole took a beating. In fact, the other pair of this pole is completely broken. And the set that I use with this one, I use 2 separate poles. But this is my backup pole. The 2nd generation and the 3rd generation, the major differences are, I don't know if it's 3rd or 4th generation, but the newest pole, the Traverse, the grip is no longer textured but has a top and bottom little nubbin that can kind of keep your glove on, and the metal clasp. I'm not too sure which one I like better, whether it be the metal or the plastic. They both work fine for me. I think this is one of Black Diamond's best products are their poles. They're lightweight. The straps are really comfortable. You can put in, tighten. I usually put it in, tighten it up my mouth, and it's like you can set it right to where so you can hang on to right to the grip where you need it. That's about where it would be for my gloves. It keeps me right on the grip. The grips and straps have not changed very much for the two different generations here. The major difference is there's like a powder coating on this year's Traverse, and this has more of a glossy finish to it. You can see the rubber textured grip. Bring those in close, you can see you get a good difference there. Not much difference. They both ski very well. Swing weight's very good. I used the newer one today, and I think I like for trekking. I like the older one because it has that more texture to it. But they're both pretty sticky. They're good. But now the boots. My Scarpa TX Pros. Great boot. Loving it. I played a little bit with the canter. I ended up landing the canter in here in the middle. We can bring that in close so you can see. So negative, positive in the middle. I ended up landing in the middle today. I brought my forward lean. I pushed it all the way forward. It's very, but there's a little guide back here and a marker. And I really liked that, the real forward lean on that. It was neutral before. It had a little back. I went forward and I liked it. Canter, I brought it all the way in and then realized it was too much and brought it back. So I landed on the center. It was really good. See anything else about these boots that I'm really liking? The guard here for skiing, where the tick comes in, it's already taken a good beating, but that I ski really tight, and I'm going to show you something in a little bit on the ski. I'm trying to widen my stance up, and I've always had marks on my telly boots. These are getting marked up. Really going to work on getting that stance a little wider. The boot flexes really well. The sub heel here clicks into the binding really well. It's beautiful. On the skis, so I feel that I'm going to have to do some adjusting on the skis. Definitely have to widen my stance. I think I showed it in the previous video. We got a good nick. This is a good core shot. right down there. And with this ski, when you don't have a wide stance on it, with that taper, the widest part's down here instead of up here. With that taper, so when you're switching the skis, that taper does catch a little bit, but that's not skier. That's not the ski. That's me skiing it, and that's something that I'm going to work on with my form. The bindings perform great. I'm getting in and out of them really quick. With that technique that I've showed you before, where we put the pole in to step in, it's working really well. See, is there anything else? I was a little worried about the, stepping in. I hadn't used a ski with brakes in a step-in ski for years. Always had the cables on. I was up on the lifts and I stepped into them. I was a little unsure riding up the lift. Was it going to hold? Did I do it right? But everything was fine. I got it in there every time, nice and well. So it was pretty good. I've been skiing the skis on the tension here. It's right down by 1. On both of them, it's like 1.5 on them. Once I figure out how I'm skiing, where I'm going, I am going to go a little bit more active. Right now, they're less active than the axles I've been riding, and I really like that more active feel, but I'm really trying to learn to ski first. Once I get my stance a little wider, learn to ski, I'm going to put it a little more active, because these skis, they're no joke. They do everything I want them to do. Yeah, if you're not on top of it, they'll take over, and they just have a lot of power in them. I want to work on being able to get up on the edge and really get the ski to rail out. It's just learning the ski and learning how it flows. But I can't wait for some good powder. Hope you enjoy these reviews, and till next time, I'll see you again.